This week on Inside Boulder News.
September is buzzing with fun activities. Find out what the city has in store. Cars are slowing down thanks to the city program. And the greatest literary show on earth returns for the fourth time to Boulder.
Welcome to Inside Boulder News, your source for all things Boulder. I'm Jocelyn Avendaño. September marks Pollinator Appreciation Month in the city of Boulder. And for the fourth year in a row, Boulder is celebrating these vital insects. Over the next few weeks, lots of events are planned in honor of these beautiful insects.
During the September 4th council meeting, Mayor Suzanne Jones alongside community members declared September Pollinator Appreciation Month. This marks the fourth year in a row in which Boulder celebrates these insects.
So Pollinator Appreciation Month is a month-long series of events with the City of Boulder and Parks and Recreation as well. And it really is about celebrating our pollinators and our good food that the pollinators bring us.
The city recognizes that pollinators such as bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds are essential to the production of our food supply and the preservation of our environment.
This is why we do what we're doing, because we want to spread the word about bees and how you can help our important pollinators. And there's so many things that you can do in your backyard. Not use pesticides, try to purchase food locally.
And throughout the month of September, free events will take place for all ages, appealing to a wide range of interests aimed at educating the community on pollinators.
The next upcoming event is September 9th. It is a hive tour. So it's not only just honeybees, it's a tour of our native bee house at the Boulder Public Library. It's going to be the Museum of Natural History and some native bee houses, some concrete and parking lots turned honeybee habitat.
The Tour de Hive will be held on Sunday, September 9th from 12 to 3 p.m. at the Boulder Public Library. Other events and activities include the Bee Boulder Family Festival at the end of the month, as well as a brand new pollinator garden installation put on by CU's Bee Club.
Having a planting session at the Rayback Collective on September 23rd. We'll be doing a huge project that's led by a CU professor.
To learn more about Pollinator Appreciation Month and for a full list of event details, please visit beeboulder.org.
The Neighborhood Speed Management Program, formerly known as the Neighborhood Traffic Mitigation Plan, will keep neighborhoods safer by installing speed humps and traffic circles to slow traffic. The purpose of the program is to reduce speeding on residential streets and to improve the quality of life in Boulder's neighborhoods. Construction for these speed humps began earlier this month.
This week, 2 speed humps were installed in this neighborhood along Table Mesa and 43rd Street. It's 2 out of 11 speed humps the city plans on installing.
South 43rd was our highest ranked project of the 12 that we reviewed. So it had a 32 mile an hour, 85th percentile speed, which basically means that 15% of cars that we studied on the street were driving over 32 miles an hour. So it's pretty fast for a neighborhood street with a 25 mile an hour speed limit.
The Neighborhood Speed Management Program is resident-driven. Late last year, the city began accepting applications to be considered for engineering treatments such as speed humps. City staff looked at things such as the number of crashes on the streets and the surrounding neighborhood facilities such as school and parks.
The Neighborhood Speed Management Program was established basically to improve the quality of life in Boulder's neighborhoods.
Now that the speed humps are installed in this Boulder neighborhood, the city will conduct another speed study along 43rd Street to ensure the speed humps are effective in reducing vehicle speeds. The city anticipates completing all speed hump installations by the end of the month.
We are taking more projects to the Transportation Advisory Board in October. So over 30 projects that are both complex and simple.
To see a full list of the city's transportation projects, please visit the website displayed on your screen. The City of Boulder has an emergency alert system where in the event of a major disaster or a missing person, the city can send out alerts based on the location of affected neighborhoods.
This service is something that used to be known as a reverse 911, so if you had a landline, you were automatically signed up for this service. If you do not have a landline, this is something that you need to sign up for.
The sign-up process is simple. All users have to do is go to boco911alert.com and register in multiple locations.
So you can pick your home, your work, your children's daycare, really any location that matters to you. And then in an event of possibly an evacuation for a wildfire, a missing person, something that is determined to be a public safety threat, you'll receive a notification and you can decide to receive it as a text alert, an email alert, or a phone call, both in Spanish and English.
While the Boulder Police Department still uses other channels of communication such as social media, the emergency alert system allows them to reach a more specific audience.
This tool is extremely useful in the event of the 2013 floods, numerous wildfires that we have every year. We're able to send out even pre-evacuation notices where people then know something is going on in their neighborhood and they can start to plan and have as much notice as possible.
To sign up for the emergency alert system, please visit boco911alert.com.
Coming up on September 21st through the 23rd, the Boulder Public Library will host the 4th annual Jaipur Literature Festival. The festival combines literature, author talks, panel discussions, music, and culture to showcase South Asia's unique literary heritage.
Boulder is home to dozens of festivals each year, but few bring participants together from around the world like the Jaipur Literature Festival.
It is a free festival of the best international authors from around the world. We bring authors from South Asia, Africa, Europe, Latin America, as well as from across North America to Boulder to sit in conversation with one another about the topics that are affecting our lives every day.
This unique event, described as the greatest literary show on earth, brings a diverse number of guests. Last year's event brought over 12,000 people, and as the popularity of the festival grows, this year an estimated 15,000 people are expected to attend.
It's a real opportunity for all of us in Colorado and in the Rocky Mountain region.
Dozens of authors will be attending the festival to explore a variety of hot topics while having a dialogue with the community. Authors include Kathy Reichs, a forensic anthropologist who created the mystery series Bones, which later became the hit TV series. Along the long list of guests is also graphic journalist Molly Crabapple, known for her war zone reporting.
It's just a fantastic celebration of diversity, deep thought, important issues, the human heart. It's moving and it's wonderful.
The Jaipur Literature Festival will take place from September 21st to the 23rd. The event is free, but people must register for the event. To register and to see the full event program, as well as presenters attending, please visit jaipurliteratureFestival.org/Boulder.
Thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of Inside Boulder News. If you have pictures, news tips, or events you'd like to see featured, we'd love to hear from you. Connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe. Have a good week.